Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shauna, or you can call me mismooncrystal, whatever vibes with you the most. I'm an intuitive empath and I use the tarot cards to get messages from the universe for y'all. So if that sounds like something that you would like, then please hit subscribe and notify. I make new videos every day. Today we are doing a pick a card and it's all about your future love. So, and in just a second, I'm going to show on the screen the 3 different piles. You can look at them and whichever one resonates with you the most, go to the timestamp below and that will be your future love reading. So I'll see y'all there. Bye. All right, my friends, here is your pick a card. These are your 3 different piles. So take a second and look at them and see which one really resonates with you the most, the one that you're drawn to the most. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you can go to the timestamp below so you can hear your reading. So I'll see y'all there. Alright, my friends that chose pile 1, this is going to be your future love reading. And what I do is the cards that you chose, I do pick 3 cards. And then after that, I do like to draw a few cards too and just kind of connect with spirit and energy and stuff like that and see what else kind of comes out for y'all. So let's see what your cards were that you picked. Alright, so we have the High Priestess, beautiful card, Queen of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Wands. So right here, if I was saying, okay, this is a love reading, I feel like that this is something that you almost feel like you have been competing. There's somebody in your life that you've been competing for. You've been trying to get their attention. You want to communicate with them, but you're having a very hard time being able to do this right now. That's what this Queen of Swords is. And then the 7 of Wands is. Like you feel like you're having to fight other people off and away from them. But I feel like intuitively you know that maybe you are the best fit for this person right now, that you have a connection with them, but you feel like you're having a hard time kind of making this person see you. And yeah, I just keep seeing the 7 of Wands here, and I keep thinking, oh, there's all this competition. Oh, this person, you know, is maybe this person that you're thinking about, this future love is a flirt or something like that, and it kind of bothers you, and you're feeling like you're having to fight this, you know, a lot of other people away from them. And I do feel like that you have something to say, but you haven't said it yet. It just hasn't been time yet, but I do feel like you're going to be saying something to them very soon, that you're going to be able to speak and communicate to this person here very, very soon. I do want to draw on the High Priestess just to get a clarifier. So what I'm getting immediately is that your future love would be somebody that is already in your life. I mean, if you feel like you're competing already, I feel like this, like I said, this is somebody that's in your life right now. And then I got the 7 of Swords. So once again on this, maybe you're feeling like you have to be sneaky and kind of secretive to be able to get to this person, maybe even mysterious to kind of get their attention as you're fighting off all these other people that are around. But I also feel like with this Queen of Swords also is that you can be direct and straightforward with this person, and I feel that they already have a connection with you too, and that's why we're seeing them as your future love. So next I want to ask what the blocks are from you two being together. I always like to do that with any of my readings, is really find out what is blocking you from having what you want, because usually the stuff that we want is our desires, and it is what we're trying to manifest. And you know, if we know what the blocks are with those sort of things, and then we're able to remove them and manifest what we want a lot sooner. So let's see, why haven't we met this person yet? What are the blocks? Why haven't they reached out? Why haven't, you know, they started dating, connecting? So let's see what that's about. I'm gonna move that up. Blocks, okay. These are important, guys. This is how we manifest our future love here. Well, I already have my future love. I've been married 14 years. That sounds so crazy. But, all right, so we have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles. So, maybe I feel like the block is there is a lack of communication here. And, I feel like that you do want to do it, but you're afraid right now. You're afraid of reaching out to this person, and you've kind of like taken your time. There's also this Knight of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles, which sometimes indicates a fight between two people. There may have been words. This could be somebody that is in your life that you have to compete with, that you really do care about, but maybe you guys had been in a fight here recently and you aren't able to talk to each other, and like there's a huge lack of communication at this time. And so you kind of feel like, I don't even know how we're going to connect again, because I mean, we're not even on speaking terms at this point, is really what I'm getting from this. So this could even be like a past boyfriend or girlfriend, and you guys fought, you know, you left on maybe bad terms, and now you're not able to really communicate, but you're thinking of this person all the time. And I do feel like this person is going to come through for you. So next we're going to see when and how this person is going to come through for you. So tell us what we need to know about when and how and why we are going to meet. You gotta make room on my little board. It's very small. All right. Okay, y'all are going to come together and probably have drinks of some sort, coffee, go out together, and sit down and chat again. Here I see the Four of Pentacles, which to me is always holding on to something. So that kind of indicates maybe another block to me as well, that you're holding on to the idea to maybe reach back out, which I feel like that's why I'm seeing all these communication issues too. And, you know, even though I kind of feel like these guys are fighting, you know, that's going on, I also see him as slower. I feel like that you're ready to reach out, you're ready to move forward, but at the same time, you're taking your time and you're not able to really say what you want to at this point. But I do feel when you let go of that, release it, you're going to be able to release, or you're going to be able to, you know, reach out to this person, and y'all are going to come together. And here we have this perfect Two of Cups where people are coming together and agreeing. This is like soulmate kind of energy right here too. We also see this Seven of Cups, which I feel like it really goes with this Four of Pentacles. So you're having to let go and release, and then, you know, make the decision, like, because you feel like maybe, okay, maybe this person isn't for me right now. Maybe I'm just overthinking the situation. But in reality, like, you keep thinking of this person because you are going to be with them. They are coming through for you right now. I feel like there was a special bond here, a special connection that came through with you guys at this point. And the last thing I would like to do is just get any more guidance for y'all. Any more information that comes through this reading. Anything else I need to tell y'all that I'm seeing? Okay. So the Chariot is still really about decision making. I do feel like you feel very pulled in one direction to maybe not move forward with this, but then at the same time you're being pulled back to this person. We also have the Ace of Wands here, which means to me that this is going to, once you're able to let go and move forward, it's going to manifest itself very, very quickly. I feel like you need to come into your power a little bit more, with taking action would be the only advice that I'd have to give you. And I feel like that's why I'm seeing this Queen of Wands. It's just you stepping into that power and feeling confident and, you know, following through with what you want to do. If you feel empowered and motivated one day to write this person and reach back out, invite them for drinks, I feel like that's going to happen to you. So like I'm saying, I feel that your future love is actually someone that you already know, that you've been around. This is somebody that you have a connection with, and you know it, but you didn't leave on such good terms, and you think about them a lot. So now's the time for you to reach back out to them so y'all can come together. So my friends, if this reading resonated with you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and notify. Like I said, I do make new videos every day, and I wish y'all the best, and I hope y'all are super blessed. Thank you for watching. My Hi friends that chose pile 2, this is going to be your future love reading. So what I like to do is the cards that you chose, there's 3 of those. And then after that I like to ask questions and kind of get some collective answers that kind of come through, just see what happens and comes through with that. So let's get started and see what the cards that you had were. Alright, so we have the 7 of Wands, the 8, what did I just, yeah, the 8 of Cups, and then the 4 of Cups. So, right here, I feel like maybe you walked away from something in the past and you're almost a little hesitant to move forward. You kind of feel like you have to work really hard in order to get yourself out there and find this right person. So I almost sense that there is someone already in your life that you haven't been able to kind of recognize because you're really focused on this past relationship that kind of hurt you and wounded you, that you had to walk away from. So those thoughts are in your head a lot, and I feel like they are kind of counteracting the idea that you're wanting to find this future love once again, because you kind of feel like it's a competition all the time too. But with this 4 of Cups, I feel like, okay, here he is sitting. Yes, he has options and he's being blessed and he's not even paying attention to what he has in front of him. And I do think it's because of this 8 of Cups right here. You know, you had to walk away from something that you were really emotionally attached to, that you spent a lot of time and you put a lot of time and energy into this, and to walk away from something like this, you've built something, you know, I see the way the cups are, you've built this up and you actually have to leave it as it stands, and it's missing a cup here too. So this is really emotional, this is really strong, and it can make us feel very defeated and afraid to kind of put ourselves out there again. So I feel like that's the overall energy for y'all. So if you are feeling that way too, I do feel like, you know, the universe is saying it's okay, that I'm helping you and I'm going to bring someone in for you. That's why you're here. I'm here to help you as well. So then what I like to ask next, because it's very important, is what are the blocks? And so we kind of already see what the blocks are with this overall energy, but I like to ask, so what are the blocks and why haven't y'all met yet? That kind of thing. What's going on? Let's see. So we have the 2 of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Swords. Okay. So this, once again, I feel like is just emphasizing that there was a relationship that moved probably very, very quickly, and that ended up, you know, you had to kind of rethink this thing because you weren't ready for it, or that's what I got immediately, is you weren't ready, they weren't ready, and it moved very quickly, and you ended up in a spot that was like, okay, so now it's time to make a decision, and nobody was ready to make a decision. One of you wasn't able to commit, and it really, I feel like, hurt you. I do feel that you have, when I see this 4 of Swords also, you have been thinking for a long time, and now it's time to take action and move forward if you would like to manifest. I read them backwards, you know, frontwards and backwards, and I got these messages. But in order for you to move and, you know, find this future love, I do feel like that you're going to have to get out of this rest mode, out of this thinking mode, out of this, this is even like a funeral, like mourning someone as well. With this 4 of Swords, you're mourning someone from the past and really stepping into movement, into flow, so you're able to find this person here. So next I would like to ask, excuse me, who, like what they're going to be like, what their personality is like. That way you can just be aware of that. You're just a little bit more about who this person is. So who is the future love? What do they look like? What is their personality? What can we expect from them? Move these. I'm working in a very small space. It's okay though. Okay. This is going to be somebody that's financially independent, I feel like, and that's somebody that kind of is carefree and is able to kind of do what they want at this point. We also have the star, so I feel like this could be an Aquarius. This could be somebody working in technology, somebody that is kind of innovative, a free thinker, someone that maybe their ideas aren't the same as everyone else, but it's gotten them into a very positive place in their life. And either they're working towards being independently wealthy, an entrepreneur, like working on their own thing, or they already have achieved that right now. Now we're also seeing the Wheel of Fortune here, which is all about expansion and growth. So this person really loves to like soak up that information and expand and always keep growing. They're going to be a really good match for you, I feel like, especially if you have been going through this, because you've been kind of sad and I feel like stuck in a place. This person's going to challenge that and make you want to expand and grow, which is amazing. I feel like a lot of times we do need those sort of things, that opposite attract kind of thing, to balance ourselves out, because we're usually more one way than the other. So this is really an awesome thing. I feel like it's going to be a really beautiful relationship. I feel like they're really going to pull you also out of your comfort zone and be like, we're going on adventures, we're having fun. You know, this is just going to be a really cool, like, wake you up and get you out of this Four of Swords state kind of thing. So next thing I want to look at is when and how you guys are going to be meeting, because that's important to be aware of as well. When and how will they meet? Let's get a time frame, maybe a place that they're going to be at, something that we can recognize here. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups, which is awesome. I feel like this is going to be love at first sight. This is going to be connection immediately. We also have the Ace of Cups. Once again, connection immediately. And the Emperor. I do feel like this person is independently wealthy. They kind of do their own thing. They're in charge. They're very much in charge, and they could be an Aries fire sign kind of person. They like to take the lead, even though, like I said, I did feel like there was this Aquarian energy. Aries take the lead. I don't know why I had to flip. Aries really take the lead, and they do have a lot of really amazing ideas too. So, and this could just represent, like, you know, this person works in technology, or maybe they have a lot of Aries and then Aquarian like kind of qualities to them and their own birth chart. So look out for that. This is somebody that's innovative though. They know what they're doing. They have an idea and a path set out. They know what they're wanting in their life. So also with meeting, I kind of feel like this is going to maybe be where when you get yourself out there some more. Initially, I kind of thought, you know, maybe a lot of people meet at work and different places like that, but this is almost like you're going to have to travel to meet this person and get out of your comfort zone too, is what I feel like the Emperor is saying. And to get out of this comfort zone and really start breaking those walls down, the ones that are kind of keeping you, like, I feel like this is a wall up to move forward. It's time to take all that feeling of competition and like maybe the right person isn't out there for me and oh, I've been through so much, taking all those feelings and just going out and having fun. I feel like you're gonna go meet this person somewhere very unexpected, but you're gonna meet and it's going to be so like instant connection. Like I said, love at first sight. You're both gonna just get along so well. If I could, for timing, I really feel like this could happen over the next month or two. So honestly, pretty quickly. But I feel like that's going to be because you're going to have to take this time to kind of step out of your comfort zone and get yourself out there and start really just being yourself and freeing yourself from some of these old thoughts. So really, like I said, just be aware of that. Pay attention to the thoughts that you're having too. If you are being really hard on yourself and really, if there's negative thoughts of the past and relationships coming in a lot, it's time to dump those, because in order to move forward to find this future love, you're going to have to get rid of them and let yourself out, out of that box. It's time to move forward and have fun, and you're going to meet this person. Like I said, they could be an Aries or Aquarius or have a lot of those qualities. They're going to be more independent, maybe own their own business, be independently kind of wealthy kind of thing. So my friends, if this reading resonated with you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and notify. I do make new videos every day, and I always wish you the very best and that you're blessed. Thank you for watching. All right, my friends, that chose pile 3. This is going to be your future love reading. So let's see what your cards say. First of all, I'll give you an overview. When I do these readings, I pick out 3 cards, and that's like the overall energy. And then I like to go back into the deck and ask questions to kind of get like connect and see what's going on. I just feel connected more that way. I feel like I get answers better that way. So let's see what your first 3 cards are. And this is the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles, and then the 6 of Pentacles. So right off, I feel like this is something that you have been thinking about for a while. I almost get the sense that you're a very generous person, and that you almost give yourself so much that it takes too much energy from you, and to where you're not able to fully do things for yourself is what I'm getting immediately. I feel like that you take control of things and really try to be the leader of a situation. Now, what does that mean with your future love? I almost feel like this is something that keeps you and hinders you from finding this person. Now, I'm going to move in a little bit further, and we're going to draw some more cards just to see what's going on here. But as for a love reading here, I do feel like that you are, like I said, someone that takes charge very quickly, and it keeps you kind of in this place to where you're not able to fully put yourself out there to find this future love. So next, I usually ask blocks, which I do kind of feel like this is related to blocks and why we haven't seen this future love come in yet. Blocks are important to find out, because when we remove them, they can come, you know, we can manifest our desires that way. So let's find out what the blocks are and why we haven't manifested our future love so far. And then we'll get into, you know, who they are and when we're going to meet them kind of thing. So let's see what the blocks are. So yeah, we're bound to something here for sure. We're daydreaming of having this future love, but there's you're being bound. There's something that's keeping you close to it, to where you feel like that you can't move forward and find this person. I feel like we also have this Knight of Wands. This is somebody that runs into action really quick, which once again, I saw the Emperor. I feel like that you do kind of rush in and take charge of situations. Maybe you're taking care of your family is kind of what I'm getting. You're taking care of people around you, your friends, you take care of them first, and you kind of feel like they need you so much that you're not able to really put yourself out there in order for you to, you know, find this person to bring them in. So pay attention to those feelings, those relationships with people that you do feel bound to, because, you know, you aren't bound to other people like that. Sometimes those can be draining and just not as healthy for us, honestly, especially when we do need to find love for ourselves, when we're, you know, wanting that for ourselves. If we're being, if too much is being given to this other person, which I do feel like it's out of balance, or to this, you know, other situation, then this is going to be something that has you in bondage to it. So like I said, I do feel like this is the block. And then we're like here with wishful thinking, okay, I'm never going to have this, but I really do want it. So that energy right there too could be also blocking you. When we don't feel like we can have something, then it does push us away. We're not in the vibration. We're not resonating with it. We're resonating with, you know, lack mentality at this point. So next thing I'm going to do is ask who this future love is. Who can we expect, what their personality is, maybe even what they look like will come out. You never know. Who is pile 3's future love? This could be a Cancer. This is somebody highly intuitive, actually. We have the High Priestess and the Moon. I feel like this is going to be either a Pisces or a Cancer, something like that. Somebody that's a very deep thinker, somebody that's very spiritual. They like to find out hidden knowledge. Maybe they know things that a lot of people don't know. They're very intellectual, and I do feel like they like to explore these areas a lot. I do get that they are more of a water kind of sign. This is going to be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio kind of feeling is what I'm getting here. But they definitely are very into finding out the truth and discovering the truth of things. Reading books that, not everybody would read. Getting just to the bottom of things, finding out the full picture of it. But they're very passionate about this. They may have just recently started doing this, so this could have been a change in them a little bit, but now they've discovered this passion. They're like full force heading down this road of, I want to learn these things. So this is, like I said, a very deep and spiritual person. I feel like somebody that's but analytical too. Analytical in this spiritual way kind of thing. So the next thing I like to ask is, when will you meet them? Because we'd like to know when, of course. When, how, why are we going to meet them? Those kind of things. So let's see. Six of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. This was like this. This to me means that I feel like you're going to meet them maybe in a public setting, a social place. You may not like to go out as much as what I'm feeling like, but I feel that you're going to have to kind of come out of that shell and move forward. This also feels like someone that could be from the past that's coming in, someone that you have had a past with, someone that you think about a lot. This could also mean a very surprise thing, like something just kind of happened randomly when you meet, but you go out thinking, okay, this isn't going to be such a great time or whatever, but then you're surprised with this beautiful gift of meeting someone that you connect with very quickly. But what I get from this is that this could be someone from your past that you kind of run into, you bump into a lot, maybe even when you do go out. And sometimes maybe I'm feeling like that you'll run into them if you go out to certain places and you maybe lay low and avoid them. But I do feel like that there's a connection there, and this is going to be your future love that is coming through. So don't be afraid of this. Don't be afraid of going to these places, because I feel like that you're going to reconnect, and it's going to be a very positive thing for you guys. So just be aware of that as well. Don't be afraid. If you're being called to go somewhere to do something, listen to that intuition. It's telling you that for a reason. So the last thing I like to ask before we go is really just any more guidance, any more tips that, the cards have for us, what universe has, what messages that we need to hear about future love. I'm running out of space. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing I see is this Nine of Swords and then this Nine of Wands. I feel like you don't feel ready for this situation yet. You're kind of afraid, you're anxious, you think about this a lot. But I do feel like if you kind of ground yourself more, nurture yourself, I feel like you need to have more self-care personally, because what I was seeing in the very beginning of the spread is you give yourself to a lot of people, you give your energy to a lot of people, and there's not a whole lot of nurturing or taking care of yourself. and it's causing a lot of anxiety and issues within yourself. Like I said, I feel like that was a huge block from you actually finding this person for them to come through to you. So I do feel that this is very important if you do want to find this person, and I really feel like this will just make you happier overall, is maybe starting to make some boundaries. You know, I feel like this is almost over though, and you know that. Like the situation that's making you very anxious, you're ready to put it beside you. You're ready to move forward and start kind of taking better care of yourself. Once again, I always say be aware of your intuition, be aware of your thoughts, those kind of things. It's very important, and definitely take care of yourself. And the more that you take care of yourself, you're going to feel better mentally and physically, and you are going to want to go and do certain things and go out there. And this person is out there for you right now. It's just kind of like waiting on you to find it within yourself to be able to move forward with it. So my friends, if this reading resonated with you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and notify. I do make new videos every day, and I really appreciate y'all watching. It means the world to me, and I hope y'all have a super blessed day. Thank you.